introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Nathan. I am 8 years old. I am gonna be teaching you how to make macaroni and cheese. So first, you need to take a pot. Take a pot, and you don't need a lid, but if you want, it'll help boil the water faster. You need to fill it halfway to the top, and like one that's like this size. And I have a sink right here so I can do it. And when you're doing it, if you want to make it, let's just let it fill halfway. Okay. Okay, now, next we're gonna, like, if you spilled any water, if you want to clean it, you can. I spilled a little, it's fine. Then, if you have a stove, that's great. Which you probably do. Turn the fire on. This is the time you just wait for it to boil. It's boiling. Now, I usually get the water cleaned up that I spill whenever it's boiling. And when I get it done, I usually just wait for it to boil. And I need to get the macaroni and cheese from the pantry. And so I usually do that when it's boiling too. And usually that's all I do. Then it's not close to boiling, but that's what I did. So I'm gonna go get the macaroni. I'll be back really quick. So next video, I will teach you how to make this one. But right now, in this video, I'm going to teach you how to make this one. If it's backwards. It's mac and cheese by Kraft, organo flavor. And this is the now cheese. This one's cheesier, but this one's like it's like shape of a shell. And it's made with organic pasta. It's the same. It's called the same thing. Macaroni and cheese, same. They're made the same way. Just this. Sure. And it's made from the same thing. And can you stop? Can you go? And now, this is the one I'm going to be doing next video. This is the one I'm doing now. And this is the one I'm doing next video. Wrong one. Gonna go put this back away. Okay, I'm back. And now let's see if the water's boiling. Nope. And so now, this is the one I'm making now. I'm gonna make this one. Put it right here. Let's get a spoon. And to stir it. You want literally like, well, a rubber spoon. Do this one too. If you don't have one, that's fine. But you usually want like, let's say, like this one, rubbery, easy, can turn a little bit. Just don't get anything that could like, cause whenever you don't want to mix it, you have to put it on here. It just stands like right here. Put it like that. Then whenever you want to stir it, and take it like that, it just doesn't like make everything spill everywhere, like the water drips everywhere. It's like you'll stir it. You may want to measure it like this to see if the water will, if it'll go into the water all the way. I usually do this to see if it measures. It's good. And let's see if it's boiling. Nope, not yet. And here, hang on. You usually want about like a pot this size. This is a pot you want. Like, it's like this size, I guess. It's like this. If you want, you can zoom in like this. And yeah, if you want, yeah, you can like, this is the organo flavor, which I personally like more. And there's no artificial flavors, preservatives, or dyes, so this is my personal favorite. You may want a different one, like the one I'm going to show you next video. And sometimes it has like a little reading on the back. I'll read it to you. It says, "Our warm, cheesy macaroni fills your belly and feeds your soul. It's pure it's pure comfort inside and out. So go ahead, help yourself." That's what it says something on the back. Usually you want to read it. It's just like a little fun thing to read. And in like a couple more minutes, it will be ready. And if you and we also have this timer. Whenever we pour this pasta in, we'll start that timer that I set, and it'll start. And then whenever that beeps, that's when whenever it's doing the time, we need to mix as soon as you pour it in so it doesn't get stuck to the bottom. And you you usually, whenever you stir it, you don't want to stir it really hard because then the water can splash out. You just stir it gently. Make sure it doesn't stick to the bottom. And usually it kind of sticks to the bottom. That's why you need to stir it. That's the main reason why. And that's why. Now I'm going to start opening it, because soon it'll start boiling, and that's where you need. Sometimes it doesn't cooperate and you need a little knife. Like little knife. And usually whenever you have a knife, if you're a kid making it, which I am, my parents know about this, so that's good. And if you're a kid, you may want to supervise with this knife, with a knife, when you're using it, just to make sure it doesn't hurt you or anything. But I did this. I was practicing for lots. My dad helped me one time with them, and so that's how I'm good at it. Because I was just practicing with my dad, and usually you want to stick it in and then like bend it like that. Some of them has like holes in it, I didn't have to do this. I'm just showing you how you could do it. It also gets stuck like that, so you do that. Then it could stick up like that. It rips sometimes, it's fine. And then you will find a little bag inside. This is the cheese. You usually, like, if you have a counter, which, yeah, you do, you just want to, like, get it all the way to the bottom. And then this is how the mac and cheese inside looks. Like, all those little, like, if you stick your hand in, it feels actually really cool. Now, whenever it starts boiling, we pour it in. Of course, then you start stirring it. You don't have to stir it the whole time. And so, yeah. And starting to boil a little bit, just little bubbles at the top. Usually just like take a napkin, wipe it off, make sure no cardboard or stuff is on it. My trash is right below me, so I can just put all the little cardboard pieces that came off. I like ripping them off besides one because like this one, it could slant off. And that's what I like. So then it could be like like that. If you want, you could zoom in. If you want, you can zoom in on that. If you want, you could zoom in. Like, you could zoom in. It'll come out here and go into there. And then, so, yeah. And then you will get a bowl. Let's see, is it boiling? No. You would get a bowl. My parents know I'm climbing on the counter. They always do that. Well, not they. I always do it. You want like a normal sized bowl like this. I usually have it like this. And this is my bowl I usually use. I have lots of them. You need, it's almost boiling. You need the cheese. This is what will go in here. Half a piece of like, here, I'll get it. Hang on. Wait, right there. I'll come back. I just had to run to the fridge right there. It's over there. You need like big stick of butter. You would find the side with all these little lines. Those little lines, you would see the middle one, which is this one right here. You would take the knife and cut it right in the middle and use 1/2 of it. You would only have half a piece of butter. And then get my knife. This is the one I was using. And after that, you cut it just like normal. Sometimes it doesn't cooperate. That's why I use 3-dotted knives. If you just use a butter knife. I know it sounds like it's made for that, but sometimes they lie. Well, not lie, but like joke around a little bit. Now we'll put this back in the fridge. We can throw this away. I don't really put it back in there. I just put it in the fridge. I'm gonna run back. Oh gosh. Okay, I'm back. You would use this half. I chose this half. and you would put it right in here, but obviously you would take the wrapper off. You would take is it bubbling? A little longer. You would take one of these, this is not the right one. Please say it's not. Okay, maybe it may be in the dishwasher. Probably it is. Can I still use it? This one.
What do you need?
Where's like the 1-4? The 1-4.
Okay, you have both of them 1-4. Let me wash it for you.
But that's the 1-3, not the 1-4.
Where's 1-4?
I don't know. Sorry about this. Then you'll take a 1-4 of a 1/4. And that's the 1-2. Oh, that's 1/4.
1/4?
It's like this. 1/4. Mine kind of got a scratch and a little broke right here. That's why we needed to tape it. Then you just take milk. You would use whatever type of milk you would like, but I like this type of milk. And then you would just pour it into this, and then you would put it into the bowl with the butter in it. Oops. Woohoo! Hang on, I'm sorry. I just need to start the timer. So yeah, mix it as soon as you put it in. And now you can't put the top back on because then it will start filling with bubbles and then all of a sudden explode. So that's a tip. Once you pour the mac and cheese in, don't put the top back on or it'll start filling with bubbles and explode. Well, like all the stuff will come out of it. Basically explode. And if you're wondering like how whenever I put it in the micro express, how it'll melt all this, it doesn't. I just put it in. Sometimes it gets messy. I'll just wash my hands in the sink. And when they're washed, I take the milk. Oh gosh, my hands are off slippery. A little bit. I just needed to dry my hands off a little better. Maybe I need to do it a little more. See if I can do it like this. I never tried. Okay, let's see. Oh, worked. That's awesome. Then you would pour it into here. Maybe it's really full. So maybe, if it's always too full, this is what I do. I get a cup. Here, I get a cup. I usually pour it in over the sink in case I pour it in the sink because usually it spills like it did everywhere right now. That's good that I did it over the sink. Just had to wipe the bottom so it wouldn't put the milk everywhere. Then I don't really secretly, I just pour it into here. All the way to the top. Then I pour it into here. Then all the rest of this milk, I just pours gently back in so it doesn't go everywhere. And I just put it in the sink. Just need to get all the milk out of here. It's got all the milk out of here, then obviously you would put it away because we won't need it anymore. Unless you want to pour yourself a glass of milk when it's done, which I usually always do. And Let's mix it a little. Then you would mix it again one more time. Just like every 2 minutes, you would mix it every 2 minutes. And you set a timer for whenever you pour it in, you set a timer for 7 minutes, 30 seconds. 7.5 minutes. That's how long that pasta's in there. And it's not ready usually. So bad and good. Need to just put it in here. And then you put it in the microwave. I'm not tall enough, so then I get a stool. Maybe you could use a stool. I use this stool. This perfect height. The microwave is right here. First, my hands are dirty, so I'll wash them right here. Again. So then you'll take this and then put it in the microwave. Then do micro express for 30 seconds. Usually that's what it is. And sorry, forgot about that. I forgot something. And then whenever it's in the microwave, I just like spinning this for fun. Well, and because you need it, just to make sure. And then usually, oops, ready. Shoot. Only to remember. Then I just take the knife again. Obviously, I do it again. Cut it a little bit. Only name to remember. And if you're wondering what the noise in the background is, it's my parents, which are talking, and my sister. And then sometimes it doesn't do it all the way. Oh no. Okay. Sorry, panicked a little bit. My sister's also there because I have a sister, and my mom's and my dad, they're watching football right now. I wish I was there too. And Zoki, I just spin it again just for fun. Don't really need to, but just do it for fun. Then whenever they're out, I always forget these. More. Then that's what usually I do. Then crunch it up, usually. Then I take it out whenever this is done. Be done in 17 seconds. Well, not this, cause for this there's 26 seconds left. Good and bad. And then whenever that's done, name to remember. Daddy, I need you now. Yeah.
What do you need?
This is all. Can you pour this into this over
Okay.
the
Which
sink?
one are you gonna be holding?
This
None?
one. I'm holding
You're
this
holding
one.
this? Okay.
Yeah.
Hi.
That's my mom. She's really helpful right now.
Yep.
Then I I usually just shake it a little, like give it a little shake. And just shake it a little bit. So all the smoke, see all the smoke? It's really hot. Could almost burn myself. One time I did burn myself. And I almost burned myself this time. And my hands are a little slippery from the butter, but that's okay. Get all the juice out, water. Then I do back in here. Then, shoot. Just so it keeps warm. Just need to keep warm a little longer. Oh, and then you like pour it into that. As you pour it into like one of these, you need a lot. Like I do big. Then you pour it back into there, and with the thing, and with the bowl with the butter and the milk, just pour the cheese in, and then you take a knife and then you stir it. Like, you need to wash it off first because it has all butter. I don't really need to, but it's usually a little helpful because so the cheese doesn't all stick to it. So the cheese doesn't always stick to it because it could be a little sticky. And then you then as in here, you could zoom in if you want. You just like mix the cheese together. And sometimes it's not done, but if it is, then you just pour it in right now. But I'm keeping it warm because it's not done. And if it's chunky, just make sure you take a knife and cut all of it, which I'm doing too. And usually if it's like all like orange here, yellow here, white here, just mix it all together so it's like all one color basically. Like it does look like egg is in here, but there isn't really any egg. So don't put any egg in. That would be gross if you do. And whenever it's done, you think it's done, which all the cheeses melt down in here, then you can take it, open this and pour it back into there. And then take this and mix everything together. And so, yeah. Then you won't need the knife anymore, so you can put it in your sink and so you can clean it later. I will take this off now. The pasta's still in there. If it gets a little dry, just make sure you... Ooh, that looks good. Can you help me? Can you get the spoon and put it all in here? My dad's helping me now. He's back from walking Blake, and that's our dog. Blake's our dog. We also have a fish that... So this is my dad. I think he's 55.
No.
He's 45. He's 44.
Yeah, that's my sister too. She's 8. The same. We're twins. That's my dad.
Nathan, check on the battery. Is it still working?
Yes.
Yeah, it's still working. Come on, guys. Okay. And so it's all ready now. Now it's ready to eat. Let's take this out. Once you get all the mac and cheese off it, you can put it in the sink with all the other stuff. You can start cleaning up when it's like this. You can only wait like half a minute or 1 minute before you eat, and because then it'll get all cold. And so yeah. Oh gosh. Uh-oh.
your scooper? Where'd it go?
So
You big Michigan.
sometimes I don't eat all of it. I just like take a little bit. Where's my? Oh yeah, it's in there. That's good. And it's normal. It's normal. And it's normal that it's in there. Sometimes then you can just get your spoon that you're gonna eat with and then mix it. Then this is your meal. Then if you want something to drink, get it. And I'm gonna get my milk. It will take like 30 seconds.
Hold on, he's about to come.
Be quiet. Busy. And so pour it a little into here. Or normal. And hang on, I'll go put this back in the fridge. I know! And so this is my meal. Let me just put these back. This in the sink. Do this away. Put this in the sink. But I'll keep that because there's still some in there. Usually my dad eats it. And go away. And so this is my meal, the mac and cheese and the milk, which I personally love. Usually it's a little hot before you try it. It's a little hot, so before you try it, I usually always mix it so all the heat. Maybe since this is made of milk, it's probably a little too dry sometimes, so I just take a little milk. If you're drinking milk, and you can pour a little into it, which I always do if it's hot, and you can just mix it up. By the way, milk is really good for you, and if you think